Hey everybody, it's Rob Nazarian with Talk Android, and we're here at the HTC One M8 launch event. They've made the phone better than last year. They one-upped it, and I've got Tariq here to tell us all about it.
Alright, so right here we have the new HTC One M8, and what you're looking at right now, this is BlinkFeed. So this pulls in all your news, your information, which I've kind of customized to show me headline news, lifestyle, music. I also kind of put a custom topic right up there for the HTC One M8. What's really nice is it just goes really smoothly, so you can really, view all the information that you like, what's important to you right there itself. But what I really want to focus on is the dual camera that we have on the new HTC One M8.
And that beautiful finish.
Oh, that is a gorgeous finish. So this gunmetal gray where we have what we call a hairline finish, it took a lot, hundreds of prototypes just to get this perfect finish that we wanted right here. You probably might be wondering why we have kind of like two cameras there. So this dual camera, what this top camera does is it calculates depth, or it's a depth sensor. So when you take photos, it's able to allow you to figure out the depth a lot quicker. So you can actually autofocus on any picture or any scene within 300 milliseconds itself, which is 50% faster than what we were able to do on the HTC One last year. Now what this depth sensor also does is not just from taking photos perspective, but what you could also do with the photos that you've taken later on. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the photos that I have. So right over here, we're going to do the dual effects. So we have a photo that was taken of this scene right here. What I want to do is I want to add another person to it. So I'm going to just do what we call copy and paste. We're going to go over and choose another picture of this lady right here. And so what you want to do is just tap on a picture, tap on who you want to copy, and the phone with all the information that it has decides that, hey, this is the picture itself. It does all the automatic lasso for you, so you don't have to trace or do anything like that.
Amazing.
You're going to hit done, and it's going to put her right there. Now, so I'm going to kind of size it up so that they look around the same size, tilt it right there. And what's really cool as well is you notice that this icon right there where I can actually move the person behind the guy. So instead of the lady being in front, which is what you see right now, I'm going to tap on the layer right there. I'm going to tap on this guy. And I'm going to hit done. Now watch as the lady is now brought behind.
Amazing.
So, this depth sensor allows you to do really cool features with it, but let's go ahead and look at what else we can do with that. So with this same picture, I'm going to use what we call U-focus. So U-focus allows you to focus on a different portion of the picture. So say for example, if I tap U-focus right here, it's going to focus on this guy and blur everything out, that bokeh effect that looks really good, gives you a professional kind of photograph. Or I could also tap on this person in the background, and what's going to do is now she is in effect and the guy in front is taken out.
Now, if you're using Zoe, can you still do these effects in these photos, or only like in a special mode?
No, you have to be in the camera mode. Because
regular camera mode, okay.
Exactly, because with Zoe there's a lot of processing that's going on in the background.
That's what I figured it was going to be, the answer.
Yeah, so you would have to just use it in the regular camera mode itself. And so that allows you to really add on that. And we also have other cool features, like foreground. So I'm going to just choose a different photo because you probably are tired of looking at this photo itself.
Sure.
So let me go in. I'm going to go into the image match. Let's see a really nice photo. We have multiple layers as well. So what's really cool with foregrounder is, this is a really gorgeous photo that's already taken. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply foregrounder, which allows me to choose a picture and then kind of make the background itself look different. So I can choose, right over here we have sketch. We could also do a zoom blur. We can do cartoon and colorize. And just like what we did on U-focus as well, is I can choose where I want to focus on, and everything else around it just automatically updates itself. So if, let's say I want to choose the sketch option and choose to focus on there itself, I could do that. All this thanks to the dual camera that we have on board the new HTC One M8. And you also have Dimension Plus, which is really nice. Kind of gives you that really cool dimension thanks to the depth information that we have, so you can kind of take a look at your photos in kind of a different way. So it's another nice effect that you could have, and you could also show people what it looks like as well. And over here on the East Coast and the Northeast, we have been having a really tough winter. What with seasons, what you could do is you could actually add a little flair to it. So right over here we have Sakura during the Cherry Blossom Festival. We do have a snow option, but I think with all the snow that we've had so far, it's something that I don't.
Yeah, no, we don't need any more.
Exactly. But you could actually have different seasons apply to it, and you can also tap right there, which will put the date in. And what's really nice is you can actually save this as a photo and then share it with your friends or share it with on Facebook,
Cool.
Twitter, anything like that itself.
Now, video highlights. I know you can do your own music and stuff now. Is it still at 30 seconds, or can you lengthen it now?
You can lengthen it to just as long as you want to.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So say for example, I'm going to go into Zoe right here. And what's really cool with Zoe is when you go straight into any album itself, it automatically creates a Zoe.
Yep.
So there's no
just like in the past.
Exactly. It looks really, really good. So I'm going to just go in there, and right here we have a Zoe that's playing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit menu. I'm going to choose music settings. I've already loaded happy. Now right here, it shows me how long the track is. I can actually go as long as I wanted to, say maybe the whole song of 352, and then hit done.
So that would make the video that length then?
Exactly. So now you know this is all the way up to 351.
Oh, wow.
So this is going to be a Zoe highlight, and you notice how with the highlight itself, it actually matches to the tune of the music that you choose. So if it's like a very fast-paced, you see that.
Is that new to 6, or was that included in 5.5? Since 5.5,
you're going to have to confirm.
I know the music was in 5.5, but I don't know about the length. I got to check into that. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So it's really cool because it's sometimes you want to do something that's really long because you were say at a wedding or you had a whole vacation where a longer time frame makes more sense. So you can actually do that now with the HTC One M8.
That's fantastic. Anything else you want to tell us about this amazing phone, other other than the camera?
Oh yeah. So what we've done with the on the HTC One M8 is that we've kept that iconic boom sound right there.
Yeah.
What's really, really good, I mean, you could probably hear the music that was playing on the video highlights. It's actually 25% louder than last year's HTC One.
Fantastic.
So even in this kind of situation where it's really noisy and there's people all around, you can still hear your music and it sounds really clear. It's not distorted or anything like that. So music media consumption is going to sound really, really great on here. And we also wanted to there's the Sense TV station right over there, where they can show you the improved HTC Sense TV put in works, and we also have the boom sound station.
You have the power saving mode too, extreme power saving. Can you show that? Or?
Yes. So the extreme power saver mode, it is right up there itself, and when you activate it, it's going to go into. I'm going to just turn it on right here. It's going to turn off a lot of different things.
Yep, that's
It just
fine.
gives the basic functionality of the device itself. So you
changes the UI too.
Exactly. And with this, if it's on a full charge and you turn it on, it's going to last. It's going to give you a standby time of up to 2 weeks. Which
from 100% battery or from
100%.
like lower? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what it would be like if you were down to like 15%?
Yeah. So that's a great question. So if you were to go into settings itself, when you go into the power to give option, you have 3 options where it kicks in. So you could, let me go right into power real quick. Sorry, so when you go into power saver, you can choose, when you go into extreme power saver, you can choose where you want it to kick in, 5, 10, or 15. At 5%, you get 15 hours of, you extend it to 15 hours.
Fantastic.
So at 20%, you get all the way up to 60 hours. So, like if you're exploring New York City, and you just want to be able to be contacted, you don't want to, launch any apps or anything.
Can you take pictures with it, or that's going to be tough?
Yeah, unfortunately, at that point,
it's going to be just for necessity.
Exactly. So it's more like if you're meeting up with friends and you don't have a lot of battery life left, you'll be able to just turn it on and get a lot more usage out of it, or just be able to be connected.
Well, it's fantastic. I want to thank you very much, Tariq. This was a great demo. We're really excited to get our hands on it. I can't wait to review this bad boy. That's the new HTC One M8. Thanks for watching, guys. Whoops, we got a couple more things to show you. We're not going away just yet. Here we go. Let's talk about some gestures here, and then the dot case.
All right, cool. So we have the motion launch, which is really, really cool. So say, for example, if you wanted to take a picture, so I'm just going to pull out my phone from my pocket, hold it in landscape, and hit the volume button. Automatically, it launches into camera. Now, that's not the only motion launch option that you have. So say, for example, I'm just going to take it out. I'm going to put it in, say, this screen right here, and say I want to go into BlinkFeed. So all I do is pull my phone out of my pocket, swipe from left to right, and then it goes straight into BlinkFeed for you. Now, we also have other options, such as you can swipe from right to left to go into your widget, or what's really cool is you can also double tap on it, look at your lock screen, see what information you have, and if you're not going to use your phone, double tap it again to turn it off. Now, we also have this really, really cool .u case, which I'm just going to put it in. And the motion launch works really well with it. So when you're on your dog view case, you can double tap and it actually shows you information. So right now I had a missed call, so that's why it's showing the missed call information right there, and I can double tap it again to turn it off. So double tap, turn it on, double tap, turns it off. We also have one really cool voice call. So what you can do is when you're here, you can tap from top to bottom and just pull it right up. And it actually asks you who you want to call. So you could say, call Robert, and it's going to say, okay, if you have...
So if you have a Bluetooth headset.
Oh, you don't even need to have a Bluetooth headset. You can just speak to it right now.
Oh, you can still call in? Oh, it'll pick up the sound still.
Exactly.
Okay.
It'll pick up the sound if it matches it, and then it will call you right there. So you don't even have to open up your case and then dial a number and do all that. You could actually just do right there with your dog view case still on your device.
Does it tell you who's calling you if someone calls?
Yeah, so if someone were to call me, you would actually see a number. And
Quick, give me your number. No, just kidding.
So what's really cool is you could actually just, instead of having to open up, like a lot of cases out there where you have to open up and then hit answer or ignore, with the dog view case, when someone calls it, you can just swipe up to answer or swipe down and it declines the call for you.
How is this working? Is there a connection somewhere in the back?
So it's all magnets.
Okay.
And, so when you put it in there, it actually recognizes that, hey, this is the dog view case, and it shows the dog view UI that you see right there. So you don't see the regular lock screen itself. So like right now I have a voicemail, so that's why you're seeing the voicemail icon right there itself.
I left that for you. No. All right, well that's great. Is that it? Are we officially over?
Oh no, there's a lot more. You should go check out Sense TV. Make sure you check out Boom Son. This is one really, really awesome phone.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. The HTC One M8, we're looking forward to reviewing it. Thanks.